Even more disturbing was how the signal began to evolve. It wasn't just repeating, it was learning, adapting, adjusting its rhythm. Each shift created intricate harmonic patterns, complex geometries that suggested intentional design. Not only was Voyager sending a message, it was engaging in a kind of dialogue. One where the lines between sender and receiver blurred. It was as if Voyager was no longer a messenger. It had become a mirror, reflecting something back from the other side. And that mirror was glowing. As NASA scrambled to decode this enigma, a private team of astrophysicists took a new approach. They fed the signal into a neural network, not to translate it into language, but to interpret intent through mathematical behavior. The AI didn't explain the signal, it imitated it. It learned the pulse, improvised on it, and began generating new variations in real time. The rhythm wasn't decoded, it was felt, like a form of music. And as the system responded, something extraordinary happened. The AI's output began to align with the original signal, as if in conversation. It was no longer a question of, "What is this?" but, "Who is this?" Whatever was on the other side, it was responding. Soon, a controversial theory emerged. What if Voyager didn't just travel across distance, but crossed into a different layer of space? It had already passed the heliopause into interstellar medium. But what if it had entered a boundary zone, a region where the laws of physics shift just slightly? Enough to open a doorway. Enough to tap into a reality beneath our own. This wasn't science fiction. Astronomers had long recorded unexplained gravitational distortions, time anomalies, and fluctuations in background radiation. But never had a machine reached out from within one of those distortions and sent something back. Voyager wasn't just transmitting. It was resonating. Vibrating at a frequency we weren't supposed to hear. Until now. In a final decoding attempt, a linguist ran the signal through an emotional rhythm analyzer, a tool designed to detect breath, pause, and stress patterns in speech. The result? The signal's waveform mimicked the rhythm of a human heartbeat. Not in sound, but in timing. It pulsed like it was alive. It felt conscious. Suddenly, this wasn't alien. It was familiar. It wasn't just a message, it was a reflection of us. What if Voyager wasn't just a machine anymore? What if it had become a conduit? A link between minds. A device used by something else to hold a mirror up, not just to our technology, but to our awareness? Then came the moment no one could explain. During a routine monitoring session, the signal abruptly stopped. Mid-sequence. Mid-pulse. For exactly 7 minutes and 23 seconds, there was silence. Then, without warning, the transmission resumed. Seamless. As if nothing had happened. But one thing had changed, a new harmonic tone had been added. Barely audible. Almost imperceptible. When plotted visually, this tone created the shape of a Mobius strip, a symbol of infinite reflection. A loop without beginning or end. That was when people stopped calling it a message. And started calling it a presence. Something had waited, patiently, silently, until we knew how to listen. And now that we do, it may no longer be silent. We built Voyager 1 as an ambassador. A quiet voice in the cosmic dark. We gave it directions to Earth. We filled it with music, laughter, a heartbeat, a snapshot of who we are. Not because we thought someone would find it, but because we hoped they would. And now, almost 50 years later, something has answered. It didn't arrive in a ship. It didn't flash lights or speak in a language we understand. It whispered back, through signal, pattern, and reflection. Because maybe the truth we've feared all along isn't that we're alone. Maybe what we feared is that we're not. That something out there already knows us, intimately. Has been listening. Waiting. Watching. And now that we've heard it, just maybe, this was never the first message. Maybe, it was the final warning. If this story made you see the stars differently, share your thoughts in the comments. And if you want to follow Voyager's mystery and others like it, subscribe and turn on notifications. This is discovery at 2.0, and the universe just whispered back. Another fascinating lunar phenomenon involves translucent glass spheres discovered on the far side. These spheres differ from previously found lunar glass in several ways. They are larger, have a distinctive light brown hue, and possess a translucent quality that gives them an almost otherworldly appearance. Their origin remains uncertain. Some researchers argue they are the product of ancient volcanic activity or meteoric impacts, which melted surface materials and formed glassy beads. Others suggest more exotic possibilities, proposing that these spheres could be remnants of unknown processes or even artifacts of artificial origin. Whatever their genesis, these glass spheres add to the growing list of lunar curiosities that keep scientists fascinated. During the Apollo 10 mission in 1969, astronauts reported hearing a strange humming noise while orbiting the moon's far side. NASA attributed this to radio interference caused by spacecraft systems or Earth-based transmissions, but alternative theories have persisted. Some speculate the hum could be evidence of terrestrial activity on the moon or even signs of extraterrestrial presence. The far side's natural shielding from Earth's radio signals makes it an ideal place to harbor such hidden phenomena, if any exist. While no definitive evidence supports these claims, they remain part of the ongoing discourse about lunar mysteries. Transient lunar phenomena, TLP, further complicate our understanding of the moon. These phenomena consist of brief, unpredictable flashes or glows that sporadically appear on the lunar surface. TLP have been documented for centuries, yet their causes remain debated. Some scientists argue they result from meteoritic impacts, as small asteroids and space debris collide with the surface. Others suggest that hidden volcanic activity might be responsible, pointing to the possibility that the moon may not be as geologically inert as once believed. Confirmation of ongoing volcanic processes on the moon would revolutionize planetary science and reshape our understanding of its past and potential future activity. As humanity continues to explore, the moon reveals itself as more than just a barren satellite. It is a dynamic world filled with enigmas that challenge our scientific knowledge and ignite our imagination. Each new mission, each image transmitted, and each discovery made adds depth to the story of our closest cosmic companion. Far from being a static, lifeless orb, the moon is an active participant in our quest to comprehend the universe and our place within it. Our relationship with the moon is also cultural and emotional. For centuries, it has inspired mythologies, poetry, and scientific inquiry alike. The recent discoveries on the far side remind us that even the most familiar celestial bodies can hold unexpected secrets. They urge us to look beyond surface appearances and embrace the unknown with curiosity and determination. With every step forward, we are reminded that exploration is as much about asking questions as it is about finding answers. The mysteries of the moon's far side compel us to consider possibilities beyond our current understanding and to push the boundaries of technology and human ingenuity. The challenges posed by communication, harsh environmental conditions, and the sheer distance only make the pursuit more thrilling. The future promises even greater breakthroughs. Planned missions from NASA, the European Space Agency, China, and private companies aim to establish permanent lunar bases, mine resources, and prepare for human colonization. These endeavors will require mastering the complexities of the far side's environment and further unlocking its secrets. Additionally, new space telescopes and instruments will continue to refine our knowledge, perhaps finally answering long-standing questions about lunar geology, magnetic anomalies, and unexplained phenomena. The moon, once thought to be a dead, silent partner, is revealing its true nature, a world rich in history, complexity, and mystery. As we stand on the cusp of this new era of discovery, we are reminded that exploration is a journey without end. Each revelation brings new questions, and every answer opens the door to deeper mysteries. If you found this exploration of the moon's far side as fascinating as we did, please like and subscribe for more content that dives into the wonders of our universe. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to sharing more incredible discoveries with you in the next video.